Good morning. How are we all today? Feeling good? Ready for this week's Pilates? So this week we are going to be using weighted balls. Again, we've done this before, so hopefully you've got some available. You could use hand weights or something from your cupboard, tins of beans maybe, something that's got a little bit of weight in it. These are just quite nice because they feel nice in your palm, so you're able to exercise your wrists and digits as well. So I've got two options here. I'm going to do the class with half, just so I've got a little bit more control. These are, I think these are 1 kilo. Sometimes I find them a little bit too big in my wrist to keep control and keep hold of, but you could swap in and out. So if you feel it's too light, go to one, then drop down to half. But I'm going to do half today. So let's have the balls ready to hand and just start with our warm up. So warming up, shoulders relaxed. Find a nice comfortable spot. Keep your tummies drawn in and stack your body. Okay, we're going to take some deep breaths in and exhale. Breathing in. Hold at the top. Exhale slowly. Breathing out deeply on the bottom of your belly. Hold at the bottom. Breathing in. And out. Sometimes quite nice to place your hands on your belly. So when you breathe in, you start from here. Feel it move up. Hold it and then exhale. So it comes from here and then feel it lower. Let's do hands on the sides of the body. Take your shoulders back, breathing in and out. Breathing in, expanding your rib cage. Feel the gaps between your ribs get wider and broader. Hold it and then exhale. Feel those gaps come knitting in and down together. So closing the rib cage in and down. And again, breathing in and out. Okay, palms together, elbows high, breathing in, normal, deep Pilates breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. So twisting each side, top half of your body, taking your eye gaze to your back elbow. Use your nice controlled breath. One more this side. Okay, back together, reaching one arm up, one arm back. And switch. And switch. And switch. And both arms down, rolling shoulders up, back and down. Nice slow movements, controlling everything we do. No rushing anything in Pilates, and forward. Okay, holding here, hands on hips, feet slightly wider, and let's do a pelvic circle, or a hip roll, should I say. Working your way around those hips and reversing. Holding here, internal pelvic squeeze, so feet slightly closer together, breathing in, lift your pelvic floor internally, feel a little pull on your tummy, shoulders back, hold it, and exhale, slowly let it go down. Breathing in, go again, pulling in and up, and releasing down. And again, in, squeeze and lift, exhale, lower. Okay, hands on hips, tucking the tailbone under towards the nose, and then releasing back. Under and back. Nice and slow movements. One more. Okay, hold it here. Toes. Let's pick our toes up, place them on the mat. So picking the toes up, place them down on the mat. Spread the weight evenly across the big toe and the little toe and all the toes in between. And then you can start having a little rock forward, coming back onto the centre of the heel. So rocking ball of the feet, toes, centre of the heel, ball, toes, ball, heel, ball, toes, ball, heel. Forwards and hold. Whew, want to balance back today. Forwards and hold. So leaning slightly forward, take your shoulders away from you. You can drop your hands down as though you're just looking over the edge of a cliff, and then you don't want to fall, hopefully. Breathing in, exhale, come back. Let's bring one set of toes at a time towards the knees, stretching out that calf. And then if you wish, and if it's available, both sets of toes towards your knees. Up and hold if you can. Release it there, and then working through the digits, rolling through the toes, the ball and the heel. Let's pedal it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Exhale, grab your weighted balls. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to start with the halves, and I'll probably stick with the halves actually, just so I've got a little bit of control and I'm not too wobbly. Okay, let's warm up some shoulders. So reset yourself. Shoulders are back, tummies are drawing in, knees are fairly soft. You're going to breathe in and raise the balls to shoulder height. Breathing in, push the balls out so your wrists are in line with your shoulders, and then exhale down. And again, breathing in and out. Okay, change it. Breathing in, hold, rotate your palms. Keep your arms at shoulder height, and then you're going to tap the balls to your shoulders. Trying to do it both at the same time. Extend back out, rotate the balls, and slowly come down, drawing the balls behind, and take a heel rise. Go again, so balls come up to shoulder height, slowly, rotate palms. Make sure you're pushing out with those palms. Tap your shoulders, return, rotate, slowly come down, exhale. Heel rise, balls go behind. And again, breathing in, rotate, tap, return, rotate, and then exhale. And again, rotate palms, tap shoulders, return, rotate palms, come back down, last one, heel rise, release it there. Okay, we're going to do a big circle, so we're going to cross our arms, do a nice slow circle. One more. Hold at the top, reverse the circle. Nice and slow. Hold at the top. Cross the arms, come out to the side, reach out to the side, draw your arms up so elbows are shoulder height. You're going to push back with your scapula. So get the pencil between your shoulder blades and then slightly push forward. So feel your shoulder girdle going forwards and backwards. So as though you've got your hands on a wall when you're pushing forwards for the resistance and then pushing away. One more. Back and hold. Reset your elbows, take your arms out, rotate your palms, tap your shoulders, scarecrow. Return, rotate, tap your hips. Keep going. Rotate palms, tap shoulders, return, rotate, and hips, and again. Rotate and tap. Okay, out, rotate, tap shoulders, come back. Stay tapping shoulders. 2 more. Last one. Rotate your palms. Tap your hips. And tap your hips again. Tap your hips again. And again, stay out. Small circles. Hold it. Rotate your palms. And do the circles the opposite way. And if I did that the opposite way, I've rotated my palms though. Hold. Rotate. Inhale breath. Exhale. How slowly can you lower those arms down? Use your breath. Feel that. Ooh. Rotate your shoulders. That's why I'm glad I've only got the halves. Okay. Shoulders nicely warmed up, hopefully. Let's move on to our legs. So we're going to do squats. So feet are just about hip width apart, maybe slightly wider, just to give yourself more of a base. We're going to roll our shoulders back, tummies in, breathing in, squat down, knees go, arms go front. So knees over toes, squat down. We're going to return, balls lift behind, and you do heel rise. And go again. So go nice and slow and controlled. The slower the better. Don't let momentum take you. Breathing in. Push the arms forward. Breathing out. And again. Bottoms a little lower, knees over toes. Exhale, return. Tricky knees. Let's stay down on this one. Push the arms forward. Small bounces. Try to take your shoulders away from your ears. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Tummies in. Rotate your palms. Rotate your palms back. Breathing in. Exhale. How slowly can you come up? Balls come down. Roll your shoulders. Reset. Okay, we're going to do a curtsy squat with a hamstring stretch. So we're going to start with shoulders rolled back, arms nice and wide, feet wide. So inhale breath, exhale, take your left leg behind your right leg as though you're doing a curtsy. Do a curtsy. Return. I want you to push back your left heel and then see if you can straighten your front leg. And then you're going to round your spine down as though you're doing, I think it's like a bit of a ballet move, a swan. So arms come in front of your toes and feel that nice stretch on your spine with the balls, with the weighted balls, allowing your spine to stretch. Inhale breath. Exhale, arms come up forward. Sideways again, so make sure they're nice and sideways. Curtsy squat. Return. We're going to go straight over to the other side, so we come wide. Right leg behind left leg. Curtsy squat. Stand up. Push the back heel flat, trying to straighten the front leg. Look down in front of your front toe. Round your arms down. If it's too much with the spine, stay at the first position. If it's too much with the legs, keep a bend. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, arms come up. Arms come side. Make sure you're reaching out nice and wide before you do your next curtsy squat. Back, go again. So behind, squat, straighten the legs, lean forward. Come up, out, curtsy squat, go the other side. Down, up, straighten back leg, straighten front leg, lean forward. Exhale up, out, squat, We're going to do one more each side, and then we've got a little pulses to come. So we do curtsy squat, straighten legs, lean forward. Exhale, arms up, back, curtsy. Last one this side. Curtsy, straighten and lean. Arms up, out, curtsy. I bet you can feel this in your arms more than your legs. Well, let's just stay down with some little pulses from here. If this is too much, drop your arms in because that is quite intense, and roll your shoulders back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Inhale, breath. Exhale, take the arms out. Push up. Let's go the other side and do our pulses. So you can start with your arms out, and then if you wish, bring your arms in. Just keep your shoulders pushed back. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Arms come out. Relax. Well done. Whew. Warm legs, warm arms. Okay, balance. We're going to combine it with a deadlift today. So left leg is my point of stability. Soft knee. Take a breath. Recover from that curtsy squat. Shoulders back. Breathing in. The balls are going to sort of help you balance, hopefully, because they're like weighted ballast. So keeping a soft knee on the left leg. Options here are not to lift, just to glide the foot back. If you're strong and feel confident that you've got your balance, you can lift your leg, but see how you go as you go on. So breathing in, exhale. You're going to do a deadlift. So slight bend in this leg. So you go forward with the balls, and you've either got your back foot low or you lift. So again, looking forward into the pond now. I'm very wobbly. Inhale, exhale, slowly come up, tap down. Go again. I'll do one with my foot low so you can see. Inhale, breath, shoulders back. Exhale, sliding my foot back, leaning forward, coming back up. Let's lift on this one. Lift the knee, take the leg back, come back in. Now you can stay balanced or you can tap down. It's only a small move, but keep it controlled. Let's do one more. Keep that tummy drawn in. Up and hold if you can. Take the arms out for balance. Extend the leg. Bend the leg. Extend the leg. Bend. Slowly come down. Ooh, feel that here. We've got to do that again. Okay, right leg point stability. Soft. Oh, I feel that I need that blood to give it a wiggle. Let's get that blood flowing back around that leg again. Okay, right leg, shoulders back. Again, soft bend in the knee. Inhale, breath. And then you're either going to slide the back leg behind you, sort of take it in a triangle and lean forward, and then return. Or you're going to try and lift the back leg. Return, and you either tap down or you can lift your knee up. Slightly holding your arms slightly wider than your shoulders as you're leaning forward and coming back gives you that triangle shape that we always talk about. So bend in the right knee, big toe, little toe, tummies are in. Exhale, return. Inhale, go back. Exhale, return. One more. Inhale, go back. Tap down at any point you need to. Use what's available to you today. Coming up. Arms go out to the side, leg straightens and comes in. Leg straightens Comes in and holds. Release it down. Whew. Now you need to shake that leg out. Wow. I get the blood flowing. Have a little jiggle on the spot. Shake it out. That was quite intense today. I don't know if I ached from my class yesterday, but I felt that quite a lot. Okay, we're going to do our roll downs. So roll downs, nice, relaxed position, shoulders back. On return, we're going to do a side bend. So breathing in, exhale, chin to chest. Allow the balls to float in front of your legs. Keep your tummies lifted in. Peel your spine from the wall behind you. Go to wherever you're comfortable. Maybe you drop the balls on the floor and put your knuckles on the back. Maybe you just hold the balls. Maybe you're here. Breathing in, tummies are lifted. Exhale, roll the balls up your feet, your shins. Exhale, blowing out your breath. Turn your pelvis, turn your hips. Imagine your spine stacking up nice and straight. Roll your shoulders, reset. Inhale, breath. Exhale, lean towards either side. I'm going towards my right, so trying to get the ball somewhere near my knee. You could bring the left ball up near your armpit if you like. Coming back up nice and straight. Inhale. Exhale, go the other side. So trying to imagine you've got the two sheets of glass front and back, and you're squeezing in between that, so you're just moving from the top of your waist. Exhale back. Reset your shoulders, breathing in. Exhale, chin to chest. Use your breath. Round the top of your spine, middle of your spine. Find your C curve as you round over. Lift, brace that tummy. Wherever you're comfortable. Take your eye gaze through your legs. If you've got the balls and they're hanging fairly close, allow your shoulders to relax down and fall apart. Breathing in. Exhale, push through the toes, the heels, the ankles, the shins. Exhale. Think of that nice long hamstring allowing you to come up slowly. Turn the pelvis, turn the hips, stack the spine, shoulders. Inhale, exhale, and lean down. And again. And go to the other side. Okay, last one. Reset your shoulders, breathing in. Exhale, chin to chest. Your spine's nicely warmed up. Nice fluid movement. No jolting. Drop the balls on the floor. Now, if you can, press the back of your hands onto the balls and then lift your seat bones east and west. Lift your tummy, take your eye gaze through. If you're pressing on the back of the balls, you should feel that nice stretch in the back of your shoulders. Inhale, breath. Exhale, push the balls to the side for the moment you're going to use them, and then walk yourself out into your upward dog. So coming up onto your toes, hips are high, tummies are in, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, breath. Exhale, roll onto the ball of your feet, and the heels push back, look through. Inhale, take the heels off, onto the ball of your feet, onto your toes, lift your hips high, eye gaze through your hands. And again, inhale, exhale, push back. Inhale, exhale, come up. And hold it here. Rock forward into your plank position. Okay. Holding your plank. So things to think about. Heels are pushing away. Shoulders are over wrist. Really push firmly into that mat. So I don't want any slumping like this because you're going to get backache. So lift yourself up. And to do that, push the mat away and lift up the gap in between your shoulder blades. So you're almost rounded in your shoulder blades, but you're keeping your tummy in and pressure on the back of the heels. Okay, rock forward and backwards. forward, backwards, forward, backwards and hold. Breathing in. Exhale, drop your knees, take your knees wide and take a rest pose. Okay, coming up, we're going to do a side kneeling mermaid. So I'm going to face you for this one. Okay, so kneeling on your knees. The knees are in line with your hips and your shoulders. If you can look at your left leg, it doesn't want to be out like that or in. It wants to be, your foot wants to be in line with the back of the knee and the back of your hip. And then your right leg, grab your balls for this, your right leg is going to go outside. If you've got a line on your mat, it's quite handy to line your knee and your foot up. So from here, back foot in line, leg, ankle in line with the hips. So if your hips, if you've gone like this or like this, bring your hips back level. So you've got eyes on your hips and they're looking straight level. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, wrap the girdle around your tummy. We're going to work the side of our waist. So arms come out to the side. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to lean to your left, the kneeling knee. So like you're aeroplaning your arms all the way down. If you can get all the way down, great, to the floor. As you get down, lift if you can. If not, you can stay with the bottom leg on the mat. But if you can, lift the leg up high. Again, keeping the hips level and the arms stacked on top of each other. Inhale. Exhale. If you can, draw the knee to the elbow. Exhale. Push away. And again. Push away and hold. Inhale. Okay, we're going to try and come up by using our waist. So we're going to use this arm to take us up. Inhale. Exhale. If you need to, put the foot down here, but if not, trying to come up before you put the foot down. Put the foot down, arms are level. Mermaid. So C-curve the side of that body. And then come back to center and go the other way. Mermaid. And back to center. Arms out to the side. And you're going to twist to the straight leg. So exhale, twist round. Top half of your body only. So trying to keep your hips forward. Taking that back arm behind. Return. Okay, we're going to do one more this side. So we go down. Leg lifts if you can before you get there. Now think about that nice line. So this time you're going to take this arm in line with your ear and stretch the other leg out. Keep the tummy as drawn in if you can. Inhale, breath. Knee meets elbow. Push away. Knee meets elbow. Push away and hold. Inhale. Exhale. See if you can come up. Pushing arm raises. Lifts up. Your momentum does take you. Mermaid. Mermaid. Arms out and twist. Back to center. Take that leg back. Have a little reset. Left leg out. Hips. Remember what we said. Hips level, shoulders level. Take this foot so it's in line with the back of the knee, the back of the hip. You can tuck the toes under if you wish. Okay, inhale, breath. So trying not to stick our bottoms out. So we're trying to lengthen our spine. So sitting up nice and straight, arms out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, drop the right arm to the floor. Lift the left leg. Okay, this time arm is in line, so my arms are stacked. Knee meets elbow. Restack. Knee meets elbow. Restack and hold. Inhale. Exhale, coming up. Pushing up first, see if you can use that waist and abs. Mermaid. Probably fine, you've got one stronger side than the other. So see curving those ribs over. And then spine twist. So top half of the body turns to the straight leg. What am I doing with that arm? And back. Okay, let's go again. Reset your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, drop the right arm to the mat, lift the left leg, stack the arms, and then if you can, stretch this arm over your ear. So feel that stretch from the finger, from the ball to the toes. Trying to keep nice and streamlined. Elbow meets knee, release. Elbow meets knee, release. Okay, then we're going to come up. Whoa. Mermaid. Mermaid. Arms out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, twist round. Draw your bottoms in. Don't allow your bottoms to stick out. Top half, twist round. Eye gaze goes with back ball. Back to centre. Drop the balls. Take it down for a moment. Take a rest pose. Okay, from here, you're going to lay on your tummies and do a spine extension. So options here are to put the balls, stack the balls on top of each other on top of your spine. Okay, hand on hand, forehead, head on hand. Okay, we're going to go nice and slowly because we want to keep the balls on our back. So we're going to tuck our toes under, lift our thighs up. Balls are still on my back. Inhale breath, step out right, step out left, step in right, step in left. And again, right, left, right, left. Change directions, left, right, left, right. One more. Okay, hold it here. Inhale, lift both legs off, open both legs out, both legs in and down. Lift, open, in and down. So I want you to activate your glutes, not your lower back. Keep your lower back quiet. Think about pushing your legs away and think about the muscle behind your bottom lifting you up. That's what's lifting you up, not your back. One more. Relax it down. Take a breath. Now let's keep the balls there and do some cobra stretches. So arms in cobra position, so elbows in line with your shoulders. Nose is gazing at the mat. Legs are long and together. Okay, inhale breath. Draw a line with your nose up the mat, up the wall. And then you choose how far you're coming. It may be that today you're just lifting your head and shoulders. It may be that you're lifting your shoulders. It may be that you're able to lift your elbows. All the while trying to keep those balls still. Inhale, exhale. Come down the same way you went up. Use your breath. Exhale. Draw the line with your nose. Come down. So you choose where you're going. Maybe just head. It may be head and shoulders. It may be head, shoulders and elbows. So trying to think of you're going forwards and lengthening out that lower vertebrae. So we don't want to crunch it in. So it may be that just all that's available to you today is that. And if it is, try and think about length. So like moving your nose forwards, and it may be that then it's allowing you to go a little further. Okay, last one down. Okay, if you want to today, we're going to try a swan. If not, stick with either of those options, arms and legs. So just drop the balls to the side for the moment. No balls. Cobra. Okay, so we're going to push up. And then as we lower down, we take our hands off and lift our feet. Hands go down, feet go down. Hands lift off, feet lift off. So you're rocking on your pelvis. Swan, just a small baby swan. This may not be available. It's quite an intense move on your back if your back is sore. If not, so just stick to cobra. One more. And lower. Take a moment, take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's roll over for abs. Okay. Abs today. Okay. Laying on your back, knees bent, feet under your knees, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Balls are in your hands, rested by your side. Exhale. relax your shoulders, relax back of your ribs, back of your spine, back of your hips. Think about your feet, big toe, little toe, applying that pressure. And then lastly, soften your rib cage in and down, wrap it around your abs. So you're almost bracing it and putting that corset on. So if you're just laying like this and you get that little dip in your tummy, your ribs are flared up here. So if you think, breathing in and out, and then feel your ribs come, you can actually feel them, they're quite amazing, come in and down together, and then they're supporting all that abdominal work we're going to do. So we're trying to keep that braced position. Okay, let's take our arms over our head. Okay, we're all going to start by lifting our arms up, and I think we're doing our knees at the same point. Let me just do one and we'll see. So we lift up and lower. So arms and knees lift and lower. Arms come up, knees come up, tabletop position. Arms go to the floor and lower. If this is too much with your back, you can do one leg at a time. Also, absolutely fine. Or you're doing both legs. So flattening your spine as you come up, drawing your belly button to your nape, to your body. Okay, keep going. For those of you that want to extend, you can come up and then take your legs out. And then knees come in. So rather than tapping down, you're making two legs one. And then coming in, let's just do 3 more. 3, 2. Taking your head over the centre of your body. 1 and hold in, or you can hold with your legs out. Push those balls forward. Feel that on your tummy. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your knees in, drop your feet, drop your hands, roll your shoulders back. Windscreen wipe your legs either side. Well done. Okay, oblique work. Your left ball, so figure of 4. Let's cross our left foot over our right leg. Left ball goes left knee, and that there's a sort of a bit of push-pull going on there. So you're pushing your knee away, and then you're pushing and pulling. Does that make sense? It does make sense. Okay, right ball, right hand, elbows wide, and that ball sort of tucks in behind your head. Inhale, exhale, you're going to twist. I want you to think of bringing the shoulder around to the knee. So this elbow then tucks down and then it comes back. So you're pushing on the left knee, trying to reach that shoulder around towards the ball connected to the knee. So you're going to feel that nice pull on the left hand side. Keep pushing that knee away so you get that stretch in the hip. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Okay, up and hold. Okay, from here, if you can, you're going to extend the right arm. You're going to cross. You can either do it above the wrist or you could go through. Through gives you a tiny little pinch more. So you're just going to do a tiny little nudge. Sometimes you get a little bit of a pull on your shoulder there. So if you do, take it above. If not, take it back. 4, 3, 2, 1 and hold. Take the ball back, slowly come back round and swap legs. Right knee on left knee. Right ball, right knee, left ball, left ear. Inhale, breath, exhale, go over. Trying to get, although the elbow comes over, it's the shoulder that you're trying to lift off towards the right knee. So keep a push on the ball on the knee. And use your breath, exhale. All that oblique working. So keep the brace we talked about earlier, so your ribs aren't flaring up into your chest. Keep those ribs braced around those abs. 4, 3, exhale, inhale, up and hold. Okay, here, chance to extend the top arm above the bottom arm or go through. And a tiny little push around. If your neck's aching, put it, if your head is aching, put it back on your, put your neck back on your head. Put your head back on your neck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm comes back, down, release, windscreen wipe your legs. Okay. Okay, last sit on our abs. So balls are going to go under, so you know the 2 dots underneath your bottom, put the balls on there on the pressure point from there. Okay, and then you can have a little massage around of that, feels quite nice, releases out the shoulders, allows the chest to open. From here, you're going to roll up into tabletop position, readjust the balls. Mine needed to go slightly lower to give myself a bit more support. Okay, we're going to do spotty dog. So arms up, legs up, or arms up, feet down. So let's start with one arm goes back, one leg goes forward. And then you're going to take that nice stretch, trying not to let your tummy down. So try and keep that braced ab position. And if you're tapping, if your feet are down, what are you doing if your feet are down? You're extending one leg out. If not, you're in tabletop position, one arm forward, exhale, inhale. So you can either straighten the leg, you can tap down, you can keep the feet down. You choose what's available to you. Let's do one more each side, thinking about our bracing of our abs this time. Good. Okay, hold here. Take the arms down by the side, straighten the legs up to the ceiling and bend. Straighten and bend. Okay, straighten. Oh, I've got a shake going on there. You're going to lower your legs. Take a circle if you can. Even weight. Slowly on these balls. Straight legs, bend your knees in. Push away. Circle. Bend your knees in. Push away. Circle. Bend your knees in. Push away. Circle. Let's do circle from here. So circle out. Just realised we started and then switched. In. Bend in. Legs straight. Feet circle away from each other. Down. Round. Knees in. Knees up. Circle down. Round. In. Bend your knees. Push your legs up. Open your legs out to the side. I've got a wall beside me. Flex your feet. Point your toes. Flex your feet. Slowly draw your legs together. And then let's just finish with a crisscross. So the lower you go, the harder this is on your abs. But also, again, use the brace around your tummy. So don't allow that dome. So brace your abs. And then you can bring the legs up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up and hold. Okay, you're going to slowly lower the left leg. Bring the right leg in for a little stretch. And then switch. Both legs come up. Knees drop. Feet drop one at a time or both together. Lift your hips. Take the balls out. Inhale. Exhale. Roll yourself up for roll back. Okay. Now I'm going to go over time today. Sorry. Okay, sitting up nice and straight. Legs are flexed. Roll back. You're either doing half or full. So arms forward. Inhale. Sitting up nice and straight. Exhale. Find your C curve. Top of the spine, middle spine, lower spine. Heavy on the back of your waistband. Keep your eye gaze forward. Exhale. Take the balls over your head. Inhale. Exhale, arms up, head up, shoulders. Peel yourself up. Nice and straight, lean forward. That nice spine stretch. Reset. Inhale. Exhale. So if you're going halfway, so you feel that biting point, take your shoulders from your ears, you go halfway and think, that's where my biting point is. And then I curl myself back up and then I'll lean forward. Again, halfway. Carry on if you're full, if you're doing your full. Same muscles worked, and then gradually you may be able to lower yourself down. Legs, balls in front of feet, and have a little stretch over. Okay, glutes. So glutes, all fours today. One ball is behind your right knee, one ball is in your left hand. If you don't like the feeling of this, take the ball away, but we are trying to strengthen the wrist as well, and offsetting again, the offset, so that we're trying to keep the pelvis nice and level. Okay, inhale breath, pick up in between your spine, push down on the mat, and you're going to lift your right knee in and then kick it up towards the ceiling. So donkey kick, in and up, nice and slowly. Two more. One more. Up and hold. All little pushes up. Bring it in. Take it out to the side for your fire hydrant. And in. Out to the side. Only as far out before you're hitching that hip and controlling back in. So you don't want to, we're not doing this. We're just taking it out and in. Controlling it out and in. Out and hold. In. Drop your knee. Take the ball out. And then balls go under both wrists. Take your hands slightly forward so you're not directly on line. You've got a bit of a stretch with your spine going on. Lift your back leg to hip height. Lift it and lower it. Lift and lower. Trying to keep our hips level. Trying just to isolate that glute muscle. 4, 3, 2, 1, up and hold. Okay, kick your heel into your bum and then out at hip height. Heel goes slowly in, so it's like a one leg kick. So remember, sort of, you've got a pencil behind your knee, so you sort of lift your heel up and over that pencil. 2 more. Last one. My ribs are flaring, so let's try and brace my abs again. Out and hold. Push away, make it longer. Okay, drop that knee down, push the balls away, bring that right knee forward, lean forward, and then push back. It's like a pigeon. I think it's a pigeon stretch in yoga. So your back foot is laying flat. It's not twisted to the side. So you're getting that nice length in the back of your leg. And then your tucked heel under here. This may be enough as a little stretch here that releases out that nice glute. If you want to take it further, you can go down onto your elbows. So frame the front knee with your elbows. And then if you want to take it even further, you can take your left hand over your right hand. And back to centre, and then take your right hand over your left hand. Back to centre, push yourself up. Take your back knee behind you. Reset yourself with the ball under your left knee. Other one in your right hand. Okay, reset yourself. So, donkey kick, left knee in and up. In and up. In and up. In and up. 2 more. Up and hold. Small kicks up. In, hold. Fire hydrant. So you're just taking that knee out to the side, maybe to hip height, maybe not to hip height if your other leg is rocking and rolling. Squeezing in, opening out, squeezing in, trying to brace your abs, keep that tummy lifted. One more. And in, take the ball out. Ball under both hands or drop the balls. Walk the hands slightly further forward so you've got an angle from your shoulders to your wrist. Take your left leg back, stretch it out nice and long, and lift and lower, lift and lower. So bracing our abs, using our breath. Two more. Okay, up and hold. Bend the heel in, kick it away. So it's like one leg kick. There's a pencil behind that knee, and you're circling that ankle around the pencil. So you sort of lift up the back of your hamstring to come away. Lift up, and then curl in. Lift up, and curl in. So you're lifting up and out, and in, and then hold out. Slowly come in, drop the balls, bring the left leg forward, stretch the right leg back, tucking your feet under. So staying like this for a stretch if you like. You can just lift your nose, or you can take it down to your elbows. Deeper stretch. Exhale. And then if you wish, you can take right arm over left arm. But only do this if you're not, I feel myself going over onto the edge. So if you're able to stay with that foot strong, take your arm. If not, stay with your hands like this. And then take the stretch the other side. Funny enough, I can do it this side, but not with that hand. So I must have a weakness on this side of my glute. Okay, coming in. And then let's roll over for our bridge. Well done. Bridge. So balls, heels go on the balls, toes firmly on the mat, laying down. So reposition yourself so that you're comfortable enough to, it's almost like you've got a high heel on, so you could feel, you push down onto that ball so you're nice and secure. Okay, inhale, exhale, take shoulders from ears, big toes push down, remembering to bring our ribs in and down under. Lovely. Nicely set position, hands down by your side. Now tilt that pelvis towards your nose and then release it. So you could put your thumbs on your pelvic, on your hips, so that you can feel your pelvis working equally. As you tilt, your spine flattens, trying to do it equally. No dominant side. One more. Hold. Okay, from this tilt, now you're going to float your hips up to the ceiling. So your pelvis is already tilted. Your hips float up. You've got one long line from your shoulders to your knees. Don't allow your knees to splay out. Think train tracks from hips to knees, and knees are pushing to the wall in front. Now push firmly onto those balls with your heels and push firmly onto the mat with your toes. So you should feel this in the back of your hamstrings, in the back of your glute. From here, inhale, exhale, small dip down, push up. Dip down, push up. Feel your glutes activating and your hamstrings working. So small down, small up. 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Okay, take your arms behind you. You've still got that lift. You should be feeling this in the back of your hamstrings. Keep pressing onto that ball. The more you press, the more you're going to work your hamstrings. Okay, from here, inhale, exhale, lower the top of your back, middle back, lower back. Whoa. Arms come down. You're still on the balls. Oof. Okay, kick the balls away. Okay, we're going to have a nice stretch, I think, from here. So from here, let's lengthen out our legs. Allow your feet to fall apart, arms to fall apart. Take an inhale breath. And exhale. Okay, bending your left knee, you're going to draw your right knee in towards you and then pull it towards the outside chest and then straighten your left leg. We didn't need to bend that left leg actually. Okay, so elbows wide, drawing in, single leg stretch. If you wish to increase that stretch, ease off, come back in, lifting your head and shoulders, and if you wish, you could lift the opposite leg off the floor. Okay, lower that foot onto the floor, lower your head, straighten your leg to the ceiling. Okay, nice and straight from here, hips are high. Okay, last week we did small hip circles. We're going to do just one each side, but as big as you can with keeping your hips still and controlling it as slow as you can. So inhale breath, exhale, go across the body nice and slowly, down, round, come back up, push up before you go the other side, level your hips, out, down, kick your hip, round and up, push the hip up. Now bend the left leg in, now place that foot, so your figure of four stretch. Options here, you can just place your right hand on the right knee and push away for a stretch if you wish. If not, take your hands through the gap of your left knee, lift your head and come up into your figure four stretch. And if you can get your elbow in your knee, push away and stretch from this. Inhale, breath. Exhale, lower the left foot, drop the knee down to the left hand side and the right foot down. So the right foot comes in front of the knee. Lay yourself back down so you're getting that nice spine stretch. Open your arms out nice and wide. Inhale, exhale, look at your right hand. Inhale, slowly come back up. Exhale, swap legs. So right leg goes long and straight, left knee comes in towards the chest, in towards the left shoulder, elbows are wide, right leg is straight. Inhale, and then if you're going to extend this stretch, you're going to exhale, lift your head up, stretch the opposite way, lifted from the mat, elbows are wide, tucking in. And release it there. Okay, straighten the leg up to the ceiling. So pushing that leg up out of the hip so it's as straight as you can get it. So if you need to have a little bend, that's absolutely fine. But ideally, we're trying to straighten the back of this leg. This leg doesn't want to go straight as the other leg. Okay, inhale, one leg circle. Remember, across the body, keep the hips still slowly. This leg is definitely not my strong leg. And go the other way. Round and up, push up. Okay, draw the right leg in, put the left foot on the right leg. Inhale, either hand or knee, push it away, trying to push down back on this right hip, or take your hands through, lift your head and feel that nice stretch. So you're pushing the left knee away, pulling the right thigh in towards you. Exhale, drop the right foot, drop the right knee to the right, left foot comes to the floor in front of the right knee, head goes back, arms go to the side, feel that nice stretch, and then look at your left hand side. And then come back into center. Okay, let's do a little froggy stretch. So if you can, soles of the feet together. This could be enough. So really, however you're comfortable, you could put your hands through so that you can pull your feet in closer, or you can have your hands on top, or you can have your feet on the floor. So I'm going to put my feet together and start with my hands on my ankles, and then I think I'm going to take mine through. Inhale and exhale. So squeeze the soles of the feet together, and if you can, just allow your knees to fall apart and relax down so you get that nice stretch in your groin. Okay, let's have a little roll from here, and if your back feels capable, so your head comes up, And then you can just have, I'm going to move my hands in front of my legs and just have a little roll. So it's a small little roll. I'm not, it's even a quarter roll, so I'm not rolling off of my spine. I'm just rolling a little bit on the lower part, massaging the lower part of my spine. Okay, 2 more. 1, 2. Okay, draw your knees in. Okay, we're going to do rolling like a ball. Let's see if we can go from here. So we're going to go hands down, knees to shoulders, come up. Okay, from here, we're going to go rolling like a ball into teaser to finish. Okay, we've gone over. Okay, so rolling like a ball, make yourself small, elbows wide, roll back. Come up, hold, straighten your legs, straighten your arms. Back into rolling like a ball. Control it up, straight legs and arms. 2 more. Last one. My breakfast rolling around in my tummy. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your feet. Lower your knees. Butterfly your legs. And then roll over onto all fours. Tucking your tailbone under. Let's tuck our tailbone under first. So tuck the tailbone under, then arch the spine. And then tuck your tailbone before you go the other way. So tilt your tailbone, then let your spine follow its S shape, then your head comes up. Let's do that again. So tucking the tailbone first, tailbone, spine, shoulders, nose. The other way, tailbone tilts, spine arches, shoulders, nose. Up into your upward dog. Up onto your toes, hips high, tummy's in. Push your heels back, rolling through your balls of your feet and your heels. Rolling up onto your toes and back. Squeeze your heels together. Walk your heels to your fingers. Pilates V, fingertips, toes, ankles, shins, knees, thighs. Stack your spine. Roll your shoulders and let's get the blood coming back in. Whew, that was good today. Sorry, over time again. Too much fun to be had. Obviously, you can take bits out if you need. Come back in and do it. Okay. I don't know what's happened to my hair today. Deep breath in, all the way up and down. Deep breath in, all the way up. Reach up onto your tiptoes if you wish. Out to the side of the room. Arms together. Give yourself a clap. Well done. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed that and I'll see you next week. Bye.